Hello everyone, this is Princess here, and for today's video we are going to talk about the next event that will feature Jack Garland's burst and also brings back Lightning's burst, as Lightning is getting a rework. But for this video we are going to be focusing on the new force weapon, which will be for Beatrix, who is also getting an intertwined will. So let's get started. Alright, so Beatrix's force weapon is called Ragnarok, and this will grant the force time dedicated Knight's Pride, and her force partner is Snow. Bit of an odd choice, but sure, let's roll with it. So with Dedicated Knight Pride, this will dispel all buffs from the enemies and then deal a 6-hit AoE Thunder Brave split HP attack dealt 3 times. This will also grant HP regen and defense up to the party for 12 turns. So during Beatrix's force time, the party will have a party HP damage up and a max brave cap up if there are 12 or more buffs present. And then for the damage bonus, you will get 5% when the party uses a Thunder Elemental skill. This includes off turns. 15% when Beatrix uses a Thunder Elemental skill. Off turns are included. And then 30% when the party has between 12 to 49 buffs. But keep in mind that this is once per turn. Okay, so moving on to the boss. So you will be fighting 2 soul cages, and if you remember these from like Cosmos or like any other event they were in, their attacks are pretty much the same. They still have attacks like Leaf Swirl, Mustard Bomb, and then Burn Spear. The one that you do want to watch out for is when the fire started. So what happens is, when the fire starts, they will get a Brave Shield and an HP damage shield, which is about 4 million. This will appear at 79, 39, and then under 20% of HP. Now, when the shields are up, if they have, if the shields are up when they are at 69, 29, or 9% of health, they will use Fire Blades, which is a... So here's what it is right down here. It's a gravity-based HP attack that will lower your buff duration by 6 and then grants itself evasion. But if you manage to clear the shields, they will use Leaf Swirl instead. So the best thing I can tell you is make sure you get rid of the shields first. Stack up on like a lot of Brave HP damage if you can. And then you shouldn't have to worry about the shields. And off-turn damage also helps as well for this. Alright, so moving on to their force gauge. So for force weakness, you want to use a Thunder Magic Force that can cancel a buff, which is what Beatrix does. And then for the rest of the fight, there's no gimmicks or any changes to their attack pattern when the gauge slowly goes up. But other than that, they are just going to have elemental resist, except to thunder or non-elemental damage. So make sure you have Thunder Enchant or any sort of non-elemental magic attacks. So then for their force time, they will use Shockwave Plus. It's a guaranteed AoE Brave HP attack that grants themselves buffs. It gives them Brave Back regen and then Brave regen. And then during their force time, they will have 50% party HP damage up, and their force time is 6 turns. So with that being said, I'm going to head over to JP, and I'm going to showcase Beatrix's force. I will be right back. Alright, so we're back on JP. So this is what Beatrix's intertwined will is going to look like. You're going to start over in this area and then make your way over here. So this is where the Lufenia and the Shinryu is. So here is my Beatrix over here. I do have her force. I did manage to get it during I forgot what kind of banner it was, but it featured her force and then Celeste's force and burst. So yeah, I didn't get it when it first came out, and I was so upset about that. But I have it now. It is blue, so I can at least show it off. So just give me a quick second. Alright, so we're back on JP now, or sorry, on the Lufenia. So here is Dedicated Knight's Pride. And now we're in force time. Alright, so the bosses are going to attack Jack Garland. Another thing I want to mention is, if you do plan on bringing Jack Garland into this fight, you know, because like he does have synergy for this, make sure you get rid of the shields pretty quickly so that he can proc his follow-up. Because when the soul cages have their shields up, Jack Garland's not going to be able to break them, and no breaks, then he's not going to deal any follow-ups. So make sure you get rid of the shields first and then just go crazy with the damage. Overall, I would say Beatrix's force weapon is really good, and if you really want to see her in action, there is a content creator. I don't think he makes videos anymore, but he goes by ZK, and he has done some solo runs with Beatrix using her force, and he's also done duo runs with Beatrix and with Gladio. So if you wanted to see anything like that, I will leave a link to some of his videos in the comments so that you can check him out. He does a really good job showcasing Beatrix's force. Other than that, though, her bonuses are like, I want to say they're pretty easy to fill out. Because like they sound pretty easy on paper, but like if you can also like play around her force, you'll be able to raise the gauge up a lot. And if you manage to get like a lot of if you're in a fight where the boss has like a lot of turns, you can also really benefit from like the off turns. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know if you will be going for Beatrix's force, and I will see you all next time.